Villagers, the Minecraft mob we all hate to love, yet we all need in our worlds for iron farms, trading halls, crop farms, breeders, and more. The reason for this? Well, let's just say they lack intelligence. Regardless of how we feel about villagers though, you need them, and you need to move them. Let me show you the best ways to do that, and be sure to stick around for the last one. You'll want to see it. Hello everybody, I'm Prowl, and I'm gonna show you how to move villagers. So method number one to move villagers, the noobest of all noob ways that you could possibly move them, and that's like this. I want you to go this way, and I want this guy to get in his house over here. He's gonna do exactly what I tell him, right? Yeah, you're gonna go right in there. Oh, nope, I went too far. Listen, nope, go in. Okay, boom, trapped him. I am a professional at doing this. That's method number one. It kind of sucks. It takes a little bit of time. And usually they do not cooperate like that. Usually they're trying to run over to the job site. They want to go walk, I don't know, somewhere and do something kind of dumb. They're a little annoying about it, but hey, you know, we were able to get it. He's over here picking crops right now. Look, there he goes. There he goes. He's trying to fight me. Okay, you know what? We'll just leave you there, buddy. Method number two, the boat. The boat method is a tried and true method of moving villagers. Place your boat down, give them a little push inside, hop in yourself, and you can start rowing. There's going to be some problems with using the boat. Number one, once you get down in a path block like we are now, you can't go back up. We kind of got ourselves stuck here. Also, this method, while it keeps the villager with you, is extremely slow. But aha, we are on Bedrock Edition, and boats are a little bit more functional here than they are on Java. First of all, Bedrock or not, if I wanted to get this guy up here, I probably could just put water there. Yeah, there we go. I got him off the path blocks. So if I wanted to continue on, I could continue on, and I could even go in water, at which point we're going to move kind of quickly. Although at that point we're restricted to wherever the water takes us, which in most cases is not where you want to go at all. To speed the process up though, we can use on Bedrock Edition a lead, and this villager will follow us wherever we go, as long as we don't go too fast. It's a little bit faster than rowing, but not as fast as some other methods we'll go over a little bit later. Let's see if we can pull him in here, because there is a nice little benefit about this method, which is the fact that we can take two villagers this way. Let's see if we can use method number one to get him in here. Come on. Nope. See, he's like, there's something there he really wants. What are you looking at? Listen, no, get in a boat. When you can't take the villager to the boat, you take the boat to the villager, which leads me to another tip here. When when you're using leads, you can very simply just use blocks to get up and down areas. Okay, come on. Okay, let's try it this way. There we go. Now we have two of them, and now we can take them wherever we want to go. And the nice thing is this does make it a little bit easier to traverse up and down, because we can do little jumps like this to get the villagers to go up hills, and whenever needed, we can just do a little bit of pillaring up like so, and that will get the villagers up. It's still kind of slow going, but it's manageable. You can move two villagers at once and at a decent enough pace to get short distances without too much of a problem. Another method you can use if you don't want to have to pillar, this could be easier for you, is use water. If I place water right here and just kind of bring the villagers back, you can see that they will just float up the water. This can actually be kind of nice for getting up larger areas too. We'll see if we can get the villagers up here. And then here comes the hard part. Look, we can kind of just jump them up like this, get them up hills, and then again, use our water bucket to kind of finish the job. Now, the next method that I'm going to show you here works once you get a little bit further away from a village. We're a decent ways away from that village. And if I place down a bed here, we should have one of these guys linked to it. Yes. And then I could place down a profession block or two, and they will link to those. Now, when I break the boat, this works mostly during the day for profession blocks and more at night with the beds. But keep in mind that if you do it at nighttime, you're going to be dealing with zombies and skeletons and stuff trying to kill you. But what I can do is I can link these guys to these profession blocks and beds. I cannot go vertical very high because they will stop linking, but I could say, put down a bed right here. You see how they've linked to it? I could put down a couple profession blocks over here, break those. They should be able to relink. Yeah, there they go. And as you can see, they are now following those profession blocks. This method, villagers aren't very smart. It doesn't always work great, but if you don't have other good tools at your disposal, this method is not that bad. We'll place down a couple more profession blocks over here, break these ones, and they should, as you can see, keep moving. And we can just kind of keep stair-stepping them to whatever direction we want them to go in, just like this, a little bit at a time. This leads me to one of the best methods of moving villagers and getting them from one location to another is mine carts. This is especially great if you're going long distances, although if you're going too long, it can get kind of expensive, or especially if you're going up kind of high too, because something like that could be kind of hard to traverse, right? But what we can do is we can start a little minecart track here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get this pig out the way. I'm going to just start kind of staircasing myself up. And then to get them started, I'll throw down a couple powered rails like so. Put a regular rail right here, throw down a minecart. He'll get in it right away, which is great. And then we will start going 2 by 2 like this for our rails. And it should be more than fast enough to get our villager up the hill without any kind of trouble. Make sure that everywhere you have a powered rail, you actually power it with something like these levers right here, or redstone blocks, or whatever power source that you have that you want to use that stays on. And before we send him on his way, you may want to keep him safe once he gets up here. So what we can do is we could put like a glass block right here. Here, let's just make a little like glass case for him to sit in. I think that'll be kind of nice. And we'll just run him right in here, even though he's taller than this area. And since the minecart can fit through it, he'll go right on through. And up here at the end, you're gonna want to put a activator rail. And then we do want to power it. I don't want the villager to hop out when he gets up here. So we'll power that activator rail. We will send our villager up. And when he gets to the end, it'll knock him out. Minecarts are cool and fun and all, but what if for some reason I need a particular villager to go really, really far, like hundreds and hundreds of blocks? That's a lot of rails. So let's say I'm out here in the middle of nowhere, really far away, and I need some fresh villagers. Well, this part's going to be a little bit dangerous because you have to do it at nighttime, at least if you're above ground. And that's going to be that you can actually capture zombie villagers and you can convert them to villagers yourself. So I think what we could do, if I can get these guys over here. Oh, ow. That didn't work. What I want to do is I want to trap these guys. See if we can get them over here. We'll try this a slightly different way. We'll lure them on this side and lure them in here. Okay. And now I should. Whoop, we're getting close. Come on, buddy. Boom. Got them. They're trapped. Put a roof on it and wait till daytime. And once daytime comes, go ahead, pop yourself a little hole inside here. And you need 2 things. You need a splash potion of weakness and a golden apple or 2. And now with a little bit of time passing, about, I think, is it 2 minutes? I think after 2 minutes, these guys, they'll shake themselves into villagers. Well, that didn't work. Bruh. We'll get rid of this guy. If you're gonna do like I did, you probably want to separate them. Why this one's taking so much longer than the other one, I don't know. But in the end, this is what you'll end up with. 2 villagers. And just a couple things to note as well. To get the potion, you will have to go to the nether and get some nether wart. And villager zombie conversion only works 100% of the time if your difficulty is set to hard, 50% of the time if your difficulty is set to medium, and it does not work on easy difficulty. Good thing about Minecraft though, is you can go in and change your difficulty anytime without any kind of penalty or effect to your world, achievements, or anything like that. So if you're gonna do this, just change it to hard. If you don't normally play on hard, convert your villagers, and then you can change it back to whatever it is that you play on. Okay, our next, and I'm gonna call it our second best method here, is to actually just breed the villagers that you already have. So we have 2 villagers trapped in here, the 2 that we converted earlier. And we're going to make a simple little contraption here that's going to allow us to breed these guys and get unlimited villagers out of it. And there's all sorts of cool, handy, fancy little breeders that you can get and use and play with. But this one right here is going to be super simple and super easy for you to interact with. Villagers, they will breed up to whatever the bed limit is. So we have 2 villagers here. If we have 2 beds, the most villagers we'll have is 2. They won't breed. We could do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say I want to get 6 babies out of here. All I need to do is I just need to feed these guys. What I'll probably do here for just a second is we shall block this area down here so the food doesn't get away. Speaking of food, we will throw them some. How about some potatoes? They have picked most of them up. And you saw the little hearts. Pop that out. And now these guys, they'll breed. There he is. And that baby, hopefully here a little bit, will work himself out. And there he goes. And he's made his way in right here. And then now we can easily get him out. All we got to do is we'll pop this right here. Hello. Think I've made one small mistake. There you go. You got to push him to the corner. Once you get him pushed to the corner, then we go ahead and launch him on his way. Get him down into a little holding cell or wherever we're able to put him. And that's a super duper easy way to breed villagers. This is not meant to be a villager breeder video. Did I say villager? A villager breeder video? Just wanted to show you that it's another possibility. But now I have the best way to go really far distances. It's really fun and very dangerous for the villagers especially. Well, do you remember our good old friend, the boat? And do you remember our good old friend, the lead? We talked about and showed you guys pillaring earlier. Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna go up really high in the air. There we go. Look at how high we are. So let's say I wanted to get these villagers from my breeder that I made here for whatever reason. I want to take them like way out that way. It's kind of far, right? Well, if you have an elytra and you have a boat, you could probably make your way over there. Here's the thing though. Here's the tip. If you're going to try this, it is kind of fun to do. First of all, the villagers, if they fall, they don't take fall damage now thanks to a bug or a parity difference they made in Bedrock Edition. So that's good, but you don't want to get going too fast and you don't want to make any sudden speed ups or slow downs. So we're going to kind of like gently glide over here. So let's see if we can make it that far in our first attempt. I'm going to jump off. I'm going to kind of angle up like this. You see them? They're kind of bouncing around. Leads in Bedrock Edition, they do have a pretty finite distance away that they can go before they like release their villagers or whatever off of them. I'm slightly angling myself down really slowly so I could pick up some speed without changing my speed too quickly for these villagers. I'm going about as fast as I want to, I think. Let's here, we'll keep going. We'll see how far we can push it. That's probably pretty good. As you can see, my render distance I had set was 32 chunks. We're at about the 32 chunk point right now. I can keep going. If I'm going to turn, I need to do it very slowly. As you can see, these villagers, they're going on a ride with us. I could do more than 2, by the way. You can probably hook about 6 or 7 boats up before they really go like crazy and you start dropping them off. But look at this. We've probably gone, I don't even know how far we've gone now. Probably over 1,000 blocks. And then let's say we want to touch down right here. I'm going to pull up a little bit, make a very easy turn. And bam, I just took villagers over 1,000 blocks in a boat and it only took me several seconds to do. And there we go. That is it. I just gave you 7 great methods on Bedrock Edition. Unfortunately, a couple of them don't work on Java to move villagers around in your world. These pesky little guys that are super annoying, I think you'll have a little bit easier time with them now. If you enjoyed this video, there's a like button down below. Please click that. Subscribe to the channel as well. That does help out. And if you really enjoyed this video, please click the super thanks button and leave a super thanks. Otherwise, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.